Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan, and today I'm going to show you some resources that I use to learn ASL. I have been learning sign language for about 6 years, and these resources have really helped me, and I think they can really help you guys. Okay, so first up, we've got the American Sign Language Handshape Starter. This is one of the books that when I was learning from a deaf woman, she was my ASL teacher for about 2 years, she used this book in addition to another book, which I'll show you really shortly. It has lots of pictures in it, and also non-manual signals like facial expressions, body language, in addition to your hands. And also at the beginning of the book, they have grammatical sentences to show you how to sign in ASL with correct grammar, which is really helpful because when I was first starting sign language, I had no idea that American Sign Language is not English. So the grammar is completely different. So if I had known that when I was first starting, it would have been so much more helpful because you don't have to sign every single word in sign language because it's not English. It's like French and English. The grammar is totally different with both of those languages. So learning that ASL is not English really helped. So yeah, grammar, learn the grammar. So this book is really, really good for that. Whoa, is that black? That is black. It's actually green. This is one of the other books that my deaf teacher used in addition to this one. And this one has lots of pictures. It is loaded with pictures. So you really get an idea of what the signs look like. It's not quite up to date. So this is 2017. This book was written in 2004. So it's not like the most up-to-date book. There is, so maybe slang, certain signs may have changed since then. There's also a lot of initializing. So I learned from a deaf friend that you should not initialize if you don't have to, like party. Okay, it's party, but that's initialized. See, this is the letter P. So I always learned to sign party like this. But yeah, other than that, this is a really good basis for learning sign language. Also, this book is awesome. It is the American Sign Language Hymns for Signing. I got this online. It's an old library book that was being sold. So I was like, oh, hey, I like that. So it has lots and lots of hymns that have been glossed in sign language. And that is really helpful because I gloss a lot of songs myself. And this book is just really helpful because it saves so much time. You don't have to bother with glossing tons and tons of songs. It's really helpful if you want to sign at your church, like sign the music, and you don't have to waste a whole bunch of time trying to figure out the grammar, trying to figure out the signs because it's all in there, and it is massive. I love it so much. I use LifePrint, ASL Pro, ASL Nook. That's a pretty cool one. It's actually a whole bunch of videos from a deaf woman and her 2 daughters and her husband. And that's really cool because you get to watch it, watch the videos in sign language. And then I use YouTube. Sometimes that is not the best thing to use, because it's not like the most reliable thing. So yeah, YouTube was one of those things that I had no idea was not the most reliable thing ever. Because back when I was first learning sign language, I thought, oh yeah, sign language, it's English, or it's, just slightly different. So I would be looking up videos on YouTube, like sign music and stuff because I really, really like music. And I thought, oh, well, it says it's ASL, so it must be ASL. But it turned out that a lot of the videos I was watching were in fact not at all ASL. They were SE, Signed Exact English. which is totally not ASL. There's SE, ASL, and then right in the middle there's PSE, Pigeon Signed English. And I typically sign PSE on the more ASL side. But yeah, back when I was learning, I would watch tons and tons of YouTube videos thinking I was learning ASL, when in fact, I was just learning sign language that was English. So the English grammar is not the same as ASL grammar. There's so many different videos that say they're ASL, but in fact they're not. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're not learning sign exact English instead of ASL. Because a lot of, especially hearing people, a lot of people are mistaken about sign language. They think it's just English. And then I also occasionally use ASL Pro. It is an online ASL dictionary. A lot of the signs on there are regional, since ASL is a pretty crazy language. It is all over the place, kind of like accents in English. So some of the videos I watch on YouTube are from LifePrint. Those are really good lesson videos. He has tons and tons and tons of videos, about 20 minutes long, each of them. And they're just basically a whole bunch of lessons that teach you various signs, like medical, law, everyday signs, conversational signs. He has a 100 basic signs video that is really good. You should check it out. But yeah, that's pretty much what I use for practice when I'm not hanging out with my deaf friends, which brings me to another part of this video. So, deaf people. This is pretty obvious, but a lot of people don't really think about it when they're learning ASL, is to go and meet deaf people. That is like super good advice that you guys need to take to heart, is go and meet deaf people. They're the ones who are signing this language. And they know way more than any book can teach you. Don't just learn from a book, okay? Don't just learn from one of these, because this is gonna benefit you, learning all the signs. What's really going to help you learn sign language is going out and meeting the people who use the language. That's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully you learned something. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Bye!